You know those rare days where everything just clicks? You're writing, coding, hooping, whatever, and it feels like you've unlocked some secret gamer mode. Time disappears, the work doesn't feel like work, and suddenly you've done 3 hours in what felt like 20 minutes. That's called flow state, also known as being in the zone. And no, it's not some mystical thing. Psychologists have been studying it since the 1970s, and science says it's one of the most powerful states your brain can enter. What is flow? Flow is when your brain goes full tunnel vision. Action and awareness merge. No self-doubt, no, oh my god, I look stupid. No staring at the clock. You're just in it. Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi, the guy who literally wrote the book on flow, called it optimal experience. Basically, it's when you're so locked in that the activity becomes rewarding all by itself. Translation? It feels good as hell. The ingredients of flow. But here's the catch. Flow doesn't just show up like DoorDash, it's picky, and it needs certain conditions to happen. Challenge skill balance. Too easy, you're bored. Too hard, you're panicking. Flow lives in the sweet spot, where the task stretches you but doesn't break you. Clear goals. Your brain likes targets. If you don't know what done looks like, good luck zoning in. Immediate feedback. Think of it like a video game. Points, scores, combos. Your brain needs quick signals that say, yep, you're on track. Deep focus. Flow is allergic to distractions. Phone buzzes, group chats, TikTok doom scrolling, all killers. Intrinsic motivation. If you genuinely enjoy what you're doing, flow is way more likely. It's hard to hit the zone if you hate every second of the task. How to trigger flow. Alright, so how do you actually hack your way into this mythical zone? Pick the right task. Something that's challenging enough to be interesting, but not so hard. You spiral into rage quitting. Set clear goals. Work on my essay is vague. Finish 2 pages by noon is flow-friendly. Minimize distractions. Turn your phone off. Shut the door. Tell your friends you died. Do whatever it takes. Rituals help. Some athletes do breathing drills. Some creatives use the same playlist. Little cues that say, brain, it's game time. Time block. Give yourself a window to just do the thing. No breaks, no multitasking. Just commit. You can't force flow, but you can basically set the stage and invite it in. Why flow is worth it? So why does this matter? Because flow is literally one of the most powerful productivity tools on the planet. Performance. Studies show people are up to 5 times more productive in flow. That's not a typo. 5 times. Learning. Flow isn't just doing, it's training. You absorb skills faster because your brain is hyper-focused and getting constant feedback. Creativity. Writers, musicians, designers, they'll tell you flow is when the magic happens. Ideas pour out and the inner critic shuts up. Happiness. Csikszentmihalyi called flow the secret to happiness. Why? Because it's deeply enjoyable. When you're in flow, you're not stressed, you're not bored, you're fulfilled. Real-world examples, athletes. Michael Jordan dropping 60 points and saying the basket looked huge? That's flow. Gamers. Grinding ranked for 6 hours straight and it felt like 20 minutes? Flow. Artists. A pianist playing a piece and saying the music played itself? Yup. Flow again. Work. Coders, surgeons, even students writing essays. Anyone can hit it. Flow isn't just for elites. It's for literally anyone doing something that matters to them. Barriers to flow. Now, why don't we live in flow all the time? Because most of us are doing the exact opposite of what flow needs. Distractions. Constant notifications equals no chance. Flow hates multitasking. Wrong difficulty. Too easy equals boredom. Too hard equals anxiety. Both equals no flow. Unclear goals. If you don't know what you're aiming for, you can't zone in. Self-doubt. Flow requires shutting off that voice in your head that says, you suck. Basically, if you want flow, you've got to give your brain a fighting chance. The takeaway, flow isn't magic. It's science. And it's one of the best productivity hacks you'll ever use. So next time you sit down to work, game, or create, set a clear goal, kill the distractions, push yourself just enough, and let yourself get lost in the zone. Because when you do, work doesn't feel like work anymore. It feels like flow.